What skills and qualifications should a fashion designer have? So let's go through a few of them. Creativity. You should have a sense of discovery and curiosity about new things and making things, building things. Or maybe you played dress up with your mom's clothes at a young age. Maybe you were always looking at fashion magazines, right? Or watching old classic movies like Casablanca or Breakfast at Tiffany, two great classics. Maybe you were good in your art class. I was always drawing and sketching and painting, and growing up in Rome, Italy, man, I was fortunate. I was always surrounded by art. And when my mom got a new sewing machine, I started playing with it like a toy. Now, regarding movies, a few movies that I do recommend are Dior and I, Coco Before Chanel, The Great Gatsby, Valentino, The Last Emperor, and The Devil Wears Prada. Another quality for you to cultivate is commitment to success. I've already talked about this in my last video. So no matter what, you must have a commitment to success, stamina, strength, willpower, determination. When things get tough, keep going. Like a famous basketball coach once said, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Another important asset to develop is leadership and communication skills. You see, as a designer, you don't work alone. You don't work in a vacuum. You work with a team. Now, if you're just starting out, you don't have a team. But eventually, you'll likely have an assistant, a seamstress, a pattern maker. You deal with factories and contractors. So you must learn to delegate responsibilities, to communicate with your team, what's in your imagination, right? And how to translate it into reality. You need to learn how to support your team so that your team supports you. Very important. Now, along with the creative aspects, another competence for you to build up is your business skills. Now, for some of you, this might be too early in your journey. I understand that. If you're just starting out, maybe you don't have a business yet, but it's always a good idea to set a strong business foundation and groundwork. Having great designs and ideas and not having a business structure in place or a weak one, your business will fail. Another skill to develop is being aware of new trends. Now, when it comes to trends, you can either embrace them or rebel and go against them. Either way, you have to be aware of what new trends are happening in the market, what new colors, what new fabrics, what new silhouettes, new proportions, and so on. There have been many designers who have gone against the trends, like, say, Vivienne Westwood, for example, or Betsy Johnson, and even Coco Chanel. Yeah, Chanel is now a major top commercial brand, but back in the day, Coco Chanel reinvented fashion by taking away and stripping all those corsets and bustiers and petticoats that women wore back then. She was a rebel, a revolutionary, and shifted the course of fashion history. And it was Coco Chanel who said, "Fashion trends come and go, but style is timeless." Okay. What tools and supplies are necessary for these classes and to pursue fashion designing? We're getting close to the actual courses, but we need certain tools and supplies. Here's a short video that will show you what you need. These tools and supplies are available on my Amazon store, and here's the link, and here's the video. So we'll start with scissors, and there's two kinds of scissors that you should get. If you were in the industry or looking forward to going into the industry, you will need two kinds of scissors. This one is used to cut paper. When I say paper, there's two kinds of paper. There's manila paper, which is, it's not really cardboard, but it's sort of a stock paper. And then there's also dotted paper, sort of more of a lightweight dotted paper. So if you were cutting paper, you would use these scissors. Otherwise, just a regular, normal pair of scissors for fabric. And in this course, we'll use a fabric called muslin to drape patterns. You will need a pencil, very sharp pencil, and a ruler, an 18-inch clear. This bends, you can see it, it's flexible, 2-inch by 18-inch clear ruler. You will need pins, good old safety pins, not safety pins, I should say. These are regular pins, not safety pins. These are just straight pins, okay? You will need a French curve. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna hold it against a dark background. This is a French curve. Okay, it has a certain shape to it. See that? You will need a hip curve. It has a certain shape. This is a hip curve. You will need a tracing wheel. Tracing wheel. There's different variations, but they're all pretty much the same. This little wheel that turns with little teeth at the end. You will need an awl, A-W-L, spelled A-W-L. It's got a little point, it's very sharp. It makes something called a drill hole. It's a little tiny hole in certain specific parts in the pattern. A notcher. This is a notcher, and it makes, you can hear the clicking, it makes notches. Scotch tape, good old Scotch tape. And stapler, and along with stapler is a staple remover to remove staples, okay? If you want to purchase a really great textbook, I highly recommend this textbook right here. It's used in the industry, and it's really an excellent textbook for pattern making. So these are the most important tools necessary. There's a few more things, but these are the essential tools needed to draft patterns. I did forget one item that is necessary, a tape measure. And by the way, the cover of this textbook that you just saw in the video has changed. So the textbook is the same, it's a great textbook, but the cover is different. Anyway, design your future, be a future designer. Fashion design, self-discovery, and the science of success. Yes, I wrote another book, but this one is very different. This isn't just a book about fashion. It's about you becoming the designer of your life. It blends creativity, mindset, and empowerment, because your mindset is your best design tool. After working with so many students over the years, I realized that even though many had the talent, they were missing the mindset, the inner strength and clarity of vision to actually bring their creative dreams to life. And that's what sparked this book. I saw the need for something that could guide aspiring designers, not just in their craft, but in their confidence, direction, and self-belief. I will be reading selections from this book every week so that you can get a first-hand feel for what this book is really about and how it can inspire your own journey. So stay tuned, follow along, and if you're ready to dive in right now, well, the book is available on Amazon in both the paperback version and the ebook as well. So click the link below. Let's design your future together. So if this video resonated with you, I encourage you to enroll in the full course on Fashion Premier Academy. I'll put the link in the description below, and I will see you in class. Come to Fashion Premier Academy. Design your future now.